Howdy, it's the Rodfather 916. Welcome. I want to talk about being perfect and integrity. We all know that person out there. Could be our parents, could be someone in our lives who are perfect in every way. They can't let the slightest slight go because the world has to be perfect. There are people who have the final word, the final say. I am your parent, and whatever I say goes. Or I'm the preacher, the pastor, the minister. If I say it, it's the word. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. To be the final person, to be perfect in every way. Let me introduce you to myself. I'm not perfect, and I'm okay with that. I'm wonderfully flawed. Some of you looking back at me, you are wonderfully flawed. We make mistakes, we misspeak. I've been here decades, and I fall on my face. I make mistakes. And that's all of being human. That's all part of the learning process. But there are those who out there who just don't have it. God bless you. God bless you. I'm not that person. Um, when I was young, it was very difficult for me to say I was wrong or I made a mistake. Or when I was bullshitting, I didn't realize bullshitting. But over time, you realize the importance of integrity, the importance of when you say something, people believe you. They come back and they say, well, you know what, Sandra, Janice, Tiffany, they right. I ain't never heard no BS about them. But there are certain people, we had a president like that for 4 years. He would tell a lie in 15 minutes. He goes, I never lie. That's a lot to live with. When I was a kid, my mother said, if you tell the truth, you don't have to look over your shoulder. And there's truth to that. You don't have to worry about who you said it to, how you said it, and what time you said it, and all that. You don't have to worry about that. You said it. It's done. It's done. And there is no integrity is about you, not so much about somebody else. It's about us and how we feel that we know we've done the right thing. Now, if you went to a restaurant and you gunned 18 people down because your french fries was cold, and on the jury, you're in court and you finally admitted, yeah, I killed them because I told the bitch I wanted hot french fries and they had to die. Y'all can feel me. Well, everybody's, relieved, but nobody's going to give you a gold star. They still don't want you to die. I've lost gigs because I've told the truth. I've taken a chance. I've gone to gigs that I wasn't qualified for, weren't prepared for. Jobs, I just went for it. And my life is not a movie or a TV show at the end where Father is so nice. Look, he was honest at the end. Let's give him the job. No, get the fuck out of here. That's what happens in real life. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And that was a long time in coming. The that inside here, you're not doing for somebody else. If you're doing for somebody else to get points, to get into heaven, or to get sex, then you're not doing it for the right reasons. And ultimately, at the end, you may get caught. And funny thing, people have interesting memories. You could buy them diamond rings, you can buy them homes, you can help them out. That's not the stories they'll remember. They'll remember the time where you lied about something. They remember the time where you let them down, you disappointed them in some way or another. That's what people remember. So think about that when you say something. It's not about, listen, I'm not trying to impress y'all. Because reality is in life, people may have been resigned to just believe that you're full of shit. That's just the way life is. You know, when you're young, you want people to believe you, believe you. Yeah, please believe me. Let me get you and understand me. Let me tell you who I'm about because y'all got it wrong. And they go, yeah, I'll go with you, brother. And then you hit that door, they go, you know, he's full of shit. So it's an internal thing that you have to know that you've done the right thing. See, I'm too old to care. You can believe me, you don't. That's not going to keep my lights on at the end of the day. That's not going to pay for these videos. So you believe what you want to believe. I can't stop you. I'm not trying to, and I'm not going to change who you are. I'm not going to try to change your opinion or your thought about anything. I don't have the time. You know, life is too short. There are too many wonderful things going out there. And to get to try to convince you who I am, either you like me or you don't. Turning the page. Meanwhile, this is Rod Father, wishing you love, joy, and happiness. We have to believe in ourselves. When we believe in ourselves, that radiates out. You know, you may think you're bullshitting people. When I was young, I have friends who are quite successful. And my little insecurities popped out, and so I would tell these stories. I tell these wonderful stories. And I realized, you know, years later that they realized I was full of shit. They can't fix my insecurities. They can't fix... They like me for me, not for what I have or who I know or what I wear. I didn't get that then. And I'm still working on it. But I don't feel the need to tell embarrassing stories where everybody who's smiling knows I'm full of shit. It's just... But you get that in time, and the earlier we get that, the better we are. This is who we're impressing here. So meanwhile, back to the closing. Rod Father, 916. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for help growing this. I love your comments. Some are not great, some are good, but I like them all. Because I can learn from every one of your comments, particularly the bad ones. So wishing you love, joy, and happiness. Trying to get out of here in under 8 minutes. Please, please, somebody said go out and enjoy the day. Do that. Life is short. Bye now. Thanks for watching.